I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't always a real estate agent. In fact, I've been doing real estate only about a decade. Before that, in my past life, I was an elementary school teacher, and I didn't know anything about real estate. So I want to take you back now to 2005. I was fresh out of college and I was ready to buy my first home. Now, we had the internet, but it wasn't anything like it is today. But I was still poking around on there and trying to figure out what I could afford. And as a teacher, it wasn't much, but that's a whole other topic for another video. So I went online and I found a calculator that would calculate what my payment would be by putting in what the interest rate was and what the price of the house was. And then it gave me a payment. And I looked at the payment, I thought, oh, that's pretty good. So I contacted a real estate agent, we started looking at houses, and then no one really told me that there were other things to consider in that monthly payment. And I count myself as a pretty intelligent person, but if you've never been told this stuff, there's no way for you to know. So I was taking into account principal, paying back the loan, and I was taking into account interest, but what I was missing were two other pieces. I was missing taxes and insurance. Now, sure, I knew you had to pay property taxes, but I'd never paid them before, so I didn't really know how that all worked. I also knew you had to have homeowners insurance, but also I didn't know how that worked either. So what I had never been told is that a house payment has four parts: principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. It's what's called a pity payment. And it's important for you to know that because when you're shopping for a home or you're sitting down and doing your budget and trying to figure out how much home you can afford, you need to understand that you're not just looking at principal and interest. You've got to look at all four pieces. Those four pieces are going to be key in helping you understand what you can and cannot afford. So I hope that if you are brand new to the home buying process, this was helpful for you, because honestly, I wish I had watched a video like this 20 years ago. I would have been a lot more informed.